Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very brief introduction to horses. This is a very short and quick lecture to talk about a four-legged animal that lives here on the earth, for those of you who don't know. So we're going to really quickly just jump in and go right through. So there's different kinds of horses. There's what we call like a regular horse, just, the standard four legs, the huge. Then we have what's called the slow fat boys. These thonkers are usually in like different areas than the United States, but they're in some zoos, yeah. Then we have what's called the high neckers. These can either come from genetically engineered horses or plastic surgery for those horses in the LA area who need that for the movie look. Kind of depends on the origin. There's also aquatic horses. We have what are called seahorses. I've been told they're not real, but I think they're real, so I'm just gonna put them in here. There's also what's called the underwater horse. They're really good about singing songs with starfish. Depends on the pitch and key that they sing with, though. And then we have the big mouth swimming horse, also known as a chonker or a chonkeretta in the female case, and they like them big and chunky. I'll just say that. There's horse personalities, and this is really interesting. So there's these really introspective horses that just contemplate life's meaning. I'd say steer clear of them. They're kind of usually mellow, not usually the most fun or galloping around. And then coming up on the worst horses, there are horses that totally prey on people's need to believe and then become an influencer. And then through that influencer ability, sell all these commercial goods, all based off of this big lie. These are the worst. If you ever run into them, they're going to try and sell you something. They're going to try and make you follow them on their social media. Just run for these hills. These horses are the worst. And then we have the Equus Saticus Maximus, also known as the sad boys or the classics. Yeah, they're a bit everywhere, and they always lose their tail. I don't know why. Next, we talk about some famous horses you may have seen around. We have the horses that encourage alcohol consumption. Very classic. You usually see them at ball games. We have Megan the Stallion. She's a classic. And then we also have Taylorus Swifticus Horsemum. She sings wonderfully. Her whinnies are beautiful. Horse hairstyle is very interesting. There's different hairstyles for horses. So we have what's called the uptight curler. This is usually for pretentious people only. We then also have the glow up that no one else can achieve, usually either with Photoshop or paid professionals to get this. Don't try this at your own time. It's just going to be a waste. You're not going to get it. And then we have the hippie horses. They just kind of meander throughout the continental United States. Not really a goal in sight, but they're kind of always a little scraggly. They're super interesting. Horses actually help people who can't walk. And I'll give you some famous examples of people who can't walk and used horses. So we have somebody named Ronald Donald Reagan. He is famous here in the United States. There's Kim Jong-dos, second in line for the Koreas. And then we have Pudding, a super famous Russian guy I'm not really sure about. But they all have trouble walking, and these horses have helped them. So horses are very altruistic, wanting to help other species out there. Super cool. Horses have a self-protection method. So horses are super clumsy. They fall down all the time. So when they slept, they look dead. And that's because of HFOs, or the horsey flying objects, are going to try and abduct live horses. And so horses play dead. Super cute, super cool. So yeah, thanks. I hope you learned about some horses. I love horses. Horses are cool. Should go pet one. Give them a carrot. They like carrots. Bye.